Hi, I'm Chris Martirano with American Music and Sound and our good friends at Kraft Music. I'm going to be showing you the Nord Piano 3. Also, for extra value, check out the great bundles Kraft Music puts together for you. And if you don't see the exact configuration you're looking for, contact Kraft and they'll be happy to put together a package just for you. The Nord Piano 3 is the latest in Nord's piano series, and it replaces all previous models. The Nord Piano 3 features this very cool OLED display. It's the first in the piano series to feature a display. The display gives a lot of information about what controls you're moving, what sounds you're selecting. It's a real welcome addition. The Nord Piano 3 also did some great improvements to the keyboard action. For example, they've added now 3 contacts per every key. So as you strike a key, the time of flight is being measured in multiple places, giving you twice the resolution of velocity. In layman's terms, it plays very easy and very evenly and beautifully. Also, they go to the trouble of creating a machine at their factory that plays multiple times on every key. They measure this out through a computer and make a velocity map. They then analyze the differences between keys and they make an offset map. That map is stored on a specific chip that's attached to each individual keyboard. So each keyboard action has this beautiful performance, very even, very leveled, and that's the kind of detail that Nord gives you. The Nord Piano 3 features dual engines. The piano engine, similar to that found in the stage and the electro models, features acoustic pianos, electric pianos, clavinets, harpsichords, things of that nature. There's 1 gigabyte of memory, and they use a lossless compression scheme so you can pack a lot of sound into that area. Also, users can go up to Nord's site to their piano library and download the appropriate pianos that they want to have. For example, if I don't want an upright or I don't want a harpsichord, I might be able to put another piano or two or choose a different electric piano. They're offered in a variety of sizes of samples, so you can get small, medium, or large. The second engine is a sample playback engine, allowing you to play back samples from Nord's sample library, which includes Mellotron and Chamberlin samples, analog synthesizer samples that they've done, and a myriad of other acoustic instruments that have been sampled. There's 256 megabytes of sample memory, and again, lossless compression means you can put a ton of sound in here. The user can also load their own samples into the sample memory side using an editor for PC or Mac. Very simple to do. The piano engine has been enhanced, improving on features that they offered in the past, such as their damper modeling. If I step on the sustain pedal, the sustain pedal is a continuous control. Therefore, it allows me, if I press very easy, to raise the damper slowly, and I'll hear some slight damper noise in the background. Likewise, it reads release velocity. So if I let off the pedal really quick, I'll hear a thump. If I let off slow, I'll hear the dampers come down gently. It also allows me to do things like half pedaling on the piano for sustain, again, adding to the realism. This is really awesome. They also provide a new parameter called soft release. As a piano ages, the dampers, the felt will become more compressed and will therefore take longer to dissipate the energy in the string. So when I use that setting, the notes will ring slightly longer. The Nord piano was one of the first instruments to offer sympathetic string resonance, and they've greatly improved on that algorithm. Also, Nord has done a great thing allowing us to plug in their triple pedal mechanism into a single jack, giving me 3 pedals, and the pedal mechanism ships with the instrument. On the synthesizer side, you have envelope control over attack and release. In fact, if you turn the release control in a counterclockwise direction, you'll get decay. So in some ways, it's an AD or an AR, depending on how you use your settings. You also have the ability to track the amplifier from velocity or track the filter from velocity, or both. In addition to the triple pedal, you can also plug in a CC pedal for controlling a volume or some of the effects. Now on the Piano 3, you actually can use a CC pedal to control some effect depth, which is also very cool. The Nord Piano 3 is being shown here with an optional stand. Using beautiful wood and the color red, it matches perfectly with the Nord piano. In fact, you could even put a Nord 88-note stage on the stand. Fits perfect. There's a cutout on the bottom allowing you to slide in the triple pedal lyre, and the instrument looks really great in houses of worship or in your home or in any installation. Let's look a little deeper into the Nord Piano 3. I'm going to start with the piano engine, and I'm going to demonstrate some of these features such as the damper pedal modeling. As I step on the damper pedal, you'll notice you're going to hear the dampers all pick up and the soundboard resonate. And I'm going to let it go really quick, and you'll hear all the dampers snap down quick. Then the second example, I'm going to press it down slower and softer and let it down slower. And you'll hear the major difference as this pedal is tracking both velocity and release velocity. Listen now as I use the continuous control damper pedal to change the amount of damping to the piano. Very, very realistic. I'm going to demonstrate the soft release feature now. I'm going to play a few notes before I put the parameter on, and you'll hear the dampers come down very quickly like they would on a new piano where the felt hasn't yet been compressed, and the string energy will be immediately stopped. Once I put on the soft release parameter, you'll notice that it takes longer for the damper to stop the energy in the string. And now this is with the parameter on. I love that sound. In fact, that's what I choose to use. I like to play pianos that are broken in a little bit more. As I said earlier, there are 3 contacts per key now On an acoustic piano, if we strike the note very shallow and don't let the note all the way back up, the damper never has a chance to come down and stop the energy on the string. Well, Nord has also captured that phenomenon very faithfully, which I'll demonstrate now. As I mentioned earlier, the sympathetic string resonance model has been greatly improved. I have no reverb turned on right now, and I'm just going to demonstrate that quickly. I'm holding 3 notes down, a C, a G, and a C, and now I'm going to play harmonic notes that relate, and we'll hear the ringing of the overtones. Then I'm going to play a series of notes that don't relate harmonically, and we won't hear any ringing. I'm going to jump over to the sample engine for a moment, and we're going to look at some of the parameters available to us. We have the ability to assign a CC pedal to volume. We can turn on or off whether the sustain pedal will affect this engine. We also have the ability to change the envelope attack and the envelope release or decay. And then we have this great ability for the filter or the amplifier in the sample playback area to respond to velocity. So I'll just play a few samples, and I'll be adjusting these parameters, and you can hear how they work. The instrument features this great idea of having LEDs in between every B and C and E and F in the most useful ranges for splits. On stage, it's very difficult sometimes to know where is the split point. And with these LEDs, you have a very quick visual reference. Easy to do, you press a button, and you can either determine whether you want the piano engine to the left or the synth engine to the left. I'm going to put down there the synth engine now, and immediately an LED illuminates between the B and C. If I want to move the LED, I can hold the shift button and touch the split key. By a turning of the knob, I can see the LED is moving to a different split location. Very easy to do and useful during a live performance. So that's the Nord Piano 3. Excellent feeling keyboard action with graduated weighted hammers. OLED display with clear information, user configurable sounds, excellent quality sounds, user interface, highly customizable, real-time controls, and all offered with this optional stand that's beautiful. For an extra great value, make sure you check out the bundles at Kraft Music. I'm Martirano, and thanks again for watching.